Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be a Poser. Today, once more, we're going to venture into the world of Batman, and we're going to do that using the new Batman 6-scale figure from Sideshow. Let's get started. Alright, here it is, the Batman 6-scale figure from Sideshow. Comes with a sweet interchangeable Bruce Wayne portrait, a couple of batarangs, some interchangeable hands, and a great base. Can't wait to see what I can do with all of this, so let's get rolling. Alright, here we go. Once more with the Dark Knight. Alright, first thing I'm noticing is that I had this belt tugged down a little bit so that you can see the top of his underoos. So I'm just going to straighten that out a little bit. Just kind of fix the fabric elements and just make sure that they look really good. And they do, by the way. They look really good. I'm loving this patterned, these panels on his legs and arms and everything. It just has a really slick, modern look to it that I enjoy. Okay, so right hand batarang. Ready to go. Right, I'm not going to bother putting that batarang in there just yet because I want to dial the pose in before I do. I'm sort of simultaneously trying to determine what this body is capable of, and as I'm figuring that out, that's going to kind of inform what the pose is going to be. This is a great body. The joints are nice and tight on it, especially in the torso. I feel like I'm going to be able to do a lot of things. I've worked with a lot of different Batman figures, and my first impression is that this is right up there with the best of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and put that in there just so I have kind of an idea. I just had an instinct there to have him looking up for this pose, but I think that that's wrong when we're talking about batarangs. So with that in mind, I'm going to do a couple things here. I'm going to get a more dynamic hand and bring it in so the Batman is doing that thing that I kind of like to do with a lot of my poses. That's using the arm to provide a sense of direction. Batarang's going to be back here ready to be thrown. And again, trying to use as many points of articulation as possible. He's in the middle of a wind-up, so we don't want the body to be square with the hips. We're going to twist this body back like he's winding up for the throw. We're going to get this arm out just a little bit more just to give him some more room to breathe, so to speak. Look how these legs just kind of went into this natural position for throwing. It's almost like I didn't even have to do anything. They just kind of went there on their own. It's a pretty solid quality. Now you can see how the cape on this thing just drapes nicely. See how the pleats just fall pleasantly and believably? Solid fabric choice. I kind of don't like what his head's doing here, so I think I'm going to try to stick his neck out. Yeah. Kind of want to shove that head forward by sticking that neck out to the front and then twisting the head to compensate, like he's really, really throwing his head into it. This is really about as wide as I will ever want to go when I'm posing a figure. I just don't want him to look off balance, or even more importantly, be off balance. Batman's at his best when he's just looking terrifying, like he's coming at you. Okay, there we go. That cape was folded up underneath there, and I didn't even notice it. And I can see now that it's doing it over here as well. So let me just make sure that full cape is brought into play here, and look at just how much more dynamic that's going to look. And I think that's got it. Sideshow's done something really remarkable here. I can see aspects of so many different incarnations of Batman. There's the comic book version, there's the animated series, and there's even a little bit of a hint of the Tim Burton Batman. Also, that unmasked Bruce Wayne portrait definitely surpassed my expectations. Great stuff.